What's good, YouTube? So, I posted my Dragon Ball superhero review already, but sadly it got taken down. Yes, it got copyrighted, but I read the copyright straight and it said it wasn't an issue, and I disputed it anyways. But I guess Toei took it down because I used one of the clips. I used the opening of the clip where they showed the development of Goku taking on the Red Ribbon Army. So yeah, so I'm gonna re-upload this. Just a black screen in the back and me talking to yo. I want to go over some things anyways. So, this is my official Dragon Ball superhero review. Alright? So, number one, this movie's animation, the movements, the colors, the picture, I me personally, have not seen an animated movie come close to this. No cap. This movie was beautiful. From start to finish, beautiful. The closest that came to this is probably the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. That movie was beautiful as well. When I first seen that movie, I was in awe. I'm like, wow, this movie was so beautiful. I have to rewatch the Jujutsu movie. I have to rewatch it. I know the movie was good, but I don't remember like the pictures popping and stuff like these two. But Dragon Ball Superhero stands above the rest. That movie, the picture was amazing. Now, let's get into the story that everybody's so fascinated with. Me personally, I was not a fan of the story. I feel there was a lot of plot holes in the story, personally. Like one, the the villains. You have Magenta, Dr. Hito and Carmine. Man, I get it because Dr. Hito was in prison, so he really doesn't know. So I guess Magenta manipulated him. So I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we proceed with the movie. We get Pan and Piccolo training. I Piccolo carried this film. Legit, if Piccolo was not in this movie would have bombed. Piccolo did his thing. He backpacked this movie on God. Pan was cute. I liked her in the movie. She's much better in this than in GT. GT, she was annoying. So I give y'all points for that too. That's another good thing. So we prolong the movie. And then we get to where Gamma 2 pulls up on Piccolo and they battle or whatever. Gamma thinks he beats him, then Piccolo's running surveillance. He infiltrates. This movie was funny. Like you know how movies try to be funny and like they force like jokes. Dragon Ball Superhero, they like it was subtle and it was funny. Like you got the little short fat dude trying to check Piccolo. He's like, "Oh, like get back in line." And then you have jokes like, "Oh, you're a little too green. You should call HR about that." Like stuff like that had me laughing. That was actually funny. Let me get deeper in the movie. Then Piccolo finds out um Ribbon's real plans. And then of course we have Cell Max. That's the big thing, Cell Max. We're gonna get to Cell Max later in the video. All right. So then the movie keeps going. Piccolo, he thinks he needs he does need help. So he goes to Corn first, I believe, for the sensu beans. We see Yajirobe. I see he grew a little mustache out. Boy, still lazy as ever. Then he pulled up to Dende. So before I seen the movie, I was a little down about the way Piccolo got his power, but as I see it in the movie, it actually makes sense. Like he just wanted his potential unleashed, and all he did was ask the dragon, because I mean, it has ties. He at first he has Dende to drop his potential. Dende can't do it yet because he has to hit a certain age. So next best thing, you ask the dragon. All right, dragon, can you release my potential? Piccolo gets two new forms. All right, like that's actually it was valid. I have no issues with that. I Movie keeps going. We have Bulma, obviously. We know how Dragon Ball is with the females, like early Dragon Ball. Not Z. Z did a little bit, but early Dragon Ball. So you get like the butt shots of Bulma, Chile and stuff. But the 2 second segment was crazy. Like legit, you have Goku and Vegeta fighting. No, I think you just have versus Planet. Then you just cut to 2 seconds of Bulma looking for the radar, cheeked up, straight cheeked up. A 2 second segment, legit. I was like, nah, superhero bugging with this one. Gonna make me act up. You gonna make me act up. Hey, see the handle there. Once again, the animation was beautiful. We have Beerus Planet, Goku and Vegeta sparring, beautiful. Compliments to the chef. Then we have Beerus when he pulls up on Chile. That boy felt them chills, man. He was like, "Hey, she can stay." I have no issues with that. I mean, they was really in the movie anyways. It was cool, I guess. But people thinking this is better than Broly is crazy to me. Then, like, I see the reasons. Like, people dog the animation of this movie. Like I said, this movie was beautiful in my opinion. The picture, fights was beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. The story, in my opinion, was lackluster. Broly, I love Broly. Dragon Ball Super Broly was fire in my opinion. This is way better than this movie superhero, in my opinion. So okay, we keep going further down the line. After that, we have Piccolo. He touches at Pan, obviously, and it's like an inside job. And we see how Pan can sense Piccolo's key, like she knows it's Piccolo. Then Piccolo and one of the lackeys pull up to Gohan's house, and Gohan can't even sense that it's Piccolo. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, we know Gohan's always slacking off, but it's kind of crazy. I guess it makes sense. Even Piccolo was disturbed. He was like, "What? You can't even sense that it's me? What the?" And the scene was funny. We got the lackey pull out the gun. He said, "Unless you want to get shot." That scene was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Then we have Gohan powering up. That scene was fire. You see the dents in the ground, house caving in. It was smooth. Then they pull up to the ribbon base. Then we have Gohan. He's heated. Hops out the plane or whatever, little whatever. Hops out. He's on go. He's on go. Then we have the fight with him in Game of One. See, like the picture, everything was beautiful, bro. Like I can't say it enough. Beautiful, beautiful. Fight ensues. The fighting was super gas, bro. Niggas was doing wrestling moves, bro. Like I was dying. There was one part where Piccolo and Gohan are talking during the fight. This nigga Gohan has Game One up like this mid convo and drops this nigga. I was like too gas. And like little things too, like Gamma 2 and Piccolo were talking as like the piece of the structures caving in, like it's slowly going down, and they're just chilling, arms folded, just cutting it up. Like stuff like that's fire to me. So fire. So okay, the story picks up. So basically, Red Ribbon wants to destroy Z Fighters because Magenta is planting in Hito's head like these are aliens, they're evil invaders, they're gonna take over the world, and Hito's in on it, but he doesn't want to release Cell Max until he's 100% right. He's a last resort. Magenta's bent on revealing Cell Max because he wants world domination. Obviously, he's trying to play Hito, pull a fast one. Okay, so we keep going. And as Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 fight Piccolo and Gohan, they realize, like, Red Ribbon's a little sketchy. I like to tell him, like, kidnapping kids isn't good, guys. You guys don't do that, da 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 da. So it's cool, like, you see the character evolve. And one thing, Gamma 2 is funny. Gamma 2 is very fun. I like the Gammas. The Gammas are a good addition to the franchise. I liked them. It was cool. So yeah, the Gammas was dope. You see them having a little change of heart, like they realized, like they were still kind of like stubborn to the fact, but they was like, no, we're good guys, like we're heroes, da 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 da. So the movie keeps on going, and then eventually everybody stops fighting. The fights stop. Everybody's like, yeah, cutting it up. And Magenta's heated. He can't believe it. Oh, well, before that though, we see Gohan through the transformations. He's in base with the glasses on, and he goes Super Saiyan, throws him off. Ultimate form. This nigga eclipsed the sky. It was raining. Sunny days after that, like beautiful, bro. I can't see how anybody can dog this animation. This animation was sexy, bro. Like I could shed a tear for the animation. I really could shed a tear for that. So then we see Magenta and Hito. They have the little scene. We see this nigga Magenta let off 3 bullets and dude, like that was so gangster. This nigga let off 3 bullets and dude. And at the end I'm like, ain't no way he smoked dude like that. But of course he has a suit on, whatever. And his little Hachimoto injects him. Then this nigga's dying wish smacks the button. Cell Max is born. Me personally, I don't like Cell Max. It does nothing for me really. It's just a giant, literally a giant rage beast. Like no lines. Like people say Broly's a rage beast. OG Broly. Like Broly was talking for real. Like rewatch the first Broly. Like Z Broly. This nigga had the witty remarks. He was smoking everybody talking crazy. Like he wasn't just saying Kakarot, but most of his lines were Kakarot. But Broly was speaking. Now, and Super Broly, Broly barely was talking because like he had a lot of like that was legit built up rage. He can't control himself. Like that makes sense, right? Cell Max is a creation. Like he's just roaring giant beast. One thing I do like though, I like that they made his wings like he was flying for real. That was fire. We never seen that before. That was dope. I liked it. Like his wings was flapping like a real bug. Like it was dope. But yeah, he did nothing for me really. Like I'm a big fan of Perfect Cell, and I like Cell's like demeanor. He had a lot of witty remarks. Like he was dope. That was disappointing. Like I would like the real thing if they're gonna bring it back, you know. But then we see before that we see Orange Piccolo. I love the new form. The form is fire. Orange Piccolo's fire. I don't see how no one can like it. The name is corny, obviously, but the form is fire. My nigga got the chiseled up face, brolic, grew a few inches or two. Gangster. Super gangster. Then we're back to Cell Max. He spawns. Everybody's in the field. Now we have Android 18 pulls up. Krillin, Goten, Trunks. I think that was it, right? Yeah. One question though, where was 17 at? Like that's interesting. That's my dog too. Miss 17. Another thing, Boo is never used, bro. Like Boo is always sleeping. I guess it makes sense because he's a hacks character. He can do a little of anything. He can't really die. So I guess it makes sense. But still, like we would love to see Boo. You know, we never see him at all. And that leads to my next point: Goten and Trunks, bro. They don't even turn Super Saiyan at all in this movie. Like they join the battle in base form. And they fuse. It makes sense. I'm gonna say it makes sense because it does. Like Trunks is like, let's fuse. And then like you see the picture right here, you see Goten's finger. In the film, he's like, wait, how do you do it again? So it makes sense. They messed up the fusion. But their fusion did help. Like he caused a big dent in Cell's dome piece. But it makes me mad though, because I'm a big Gotenks fan. And like even at the end of the movie, bruh, at the end of Superhero, bruh, they fuse again. They fused again, and it was perfect, bro. And you know what they do? They end the movie. They ended the film, bro. That would have been so fire seeing Teen Gotenks. I don't know why people don't like Gotenks like that. Like, of course, he's a kid. Like, he was a kid in the field. Of course, he's gonna talk a lot. He's not serious. But he's such a fly character, bro. Like, so fly. That really disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie. Not seeing Gotenks was a disappointment in my eyes. But back to review, right? So everybody pulls up, then the fight ensues. Then Piccolo, like, it's not. This is why I didn't like it as much, cause I feel I've seen this too much. It's the same thing with Gohan: reduce, reuse, recycle. Gohan becomes one of the strongest, if not the strongest. All right, times of peace where it's comfortable, and he gets weaker. And then Piccolo has to motivate him. Well, first it wasn't Piccolo, but like you know what I mean. Like he gets motivated to be stronger. It's just like, bro, like I've had it. Like Piccolo carried this film, like I said, like he was the mastermind. He was the MC. Like it gets tiring, bro. Piccolo keeps telling him like, draw out all your power. You'll like the world depends on it. I wasn't moved because I've seen it too many times already. That's why I can't get behind the story that much. But anyways, this nigga Cell Max was giving Giant Piccolo the beats. Oh my god. This nigga Cell beat him down in giant form. Yo. I don't even know how Piccolo could hold him down. Cause yo, he was getting the beats for real. And then Gohan gets enraged from seeing Piccolo go outside. Beast of Gohan is born, and I ain't gonna lie, the form is fire. I love the eyes. The eyes is what makes it for me. The demeanor changes. That nigga smirking in the face of adversity. The hair needs to chill out though. The hair is too much. Way too much. Way too much. Like it's just too big. But the form itself is fire. Can't lie, it's fire. And this nigga hits her with a special beam cannon, bruh. Like I said, the picture, animation, it was beautiful, bruh. But yeah, the story, in my opinion, didn't do it for me, bruh. And a while ago, I was watching Unrelenting Gaming, someone I'm sub to, and like what he was saying about the film made sense. Like Gohan had other instances where he could have became stronger. We have the Stronger the Power, obviously. Like everyone's life depends on it, you know. Then we have the moral arc that was like everybody was involved in. Like Gohan didn't know if Goku or Vegeta was gonna show up. Like that's where Gohan could have got a form and held off like more or something for a little bit and get defeated in the end. But I get where people are coming from in that aspect. Like Gohan definitely could have had a form sooner, but I guess better sooner than later, right? And then we go back to Vegeta and Goku. Their fight, it was fire. But one thing I do not like, I don't like how dumb they make Goku. Like Goku was so dumb now, and it's not consistent. Like Vegeta's meditating, and he's like, "Why are you sitting around being lazy? Like, what? You meditated before." I didn't get that scene. And then Vegeta downplaying Jiren was weird too, because Jiren was giving everybody the business. Vegeta said his power wasn't that much above us. Like, nah, it really was, because he fought both y'all at once. Like, I don't know what you know, I'm a Vegeta stan too. So, I don't know what you was seeing, big fella. So yeah, they kind of downplayed Jiren in that movie too. It was different. But overall, if I put this on a 1 to 10 scale, I'm gonna give the movie a 5. Being honest with you, 5 out of 10. I wasn't a fan of the story because I've seen it too many times. You know, 5 out of 10 film. Picture was beautiful. Animation, yo, the animation was great, bro. I can't even lie. But the story was a 5 out of 10. The picture was 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. There's a lot of beautiful scenes like Pan hugging Gohan. I love that scene. That scene was beautiful. It's real good. But yeah, man. Toei took my original video down, but it's all good because this video is better in my opinion. I'm really giving what I felt about the movie. And in no way, shape, or form is this movie better than Dragon Ball Super Broly. No way, shape, or form. The animation maybe after rewatch Broly. Well, definitely. I just said superheroes the best animation I ever seen. So yeah, only thing better besides that, nothing else. I can't. People keep talking about the involvement of everybody in this art in this movie. I cannot wait to the animate the moral arc, bro. I can't wait. The arc is so gas in my opinion. But yeah, man, like, share, subscribe, re-upload gang. We in the building. Hey, we just hit 100 subs on the grind to 500, man. Get with me. Like, share, subscribe. Gone.